Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome back to this AFK journey video. So in this AFK journey video, we're going to run through another free-to-play heroic gauntlet guide where we'll talk about Marilee right here. So Marilee is the boss after Walker, and I have actually done a video to talk about this unit. So I cleared the 6 difficulties really easily. I'll showcase the battle later in terms of the team I use, and you guys can actually copy it for yourself. And I'll also be running through the challenge missions and showcasing the teams that you guys can use with different variations so that you guys can try the teams for yourself to see whether or not it works. Okay, but before we start, I think a lot of people actually ask me for my team showcase. So this is the account team showcase. So this is not the main account where I actually spend money on. So this is my free-to-play account, and all the, I'll say, like pretty free-to-play powerful units are available, right? So I'm assuming most of you guys should have a similar box to mine in terms of the free-to-play players. If you are looking at this as a free-to-play player, if you're somebody who actually spends, then you pretty much will have the units I have right here. So without further ado, let's run through Marilee's kit first before we showcase the battles. So for Marilee's kit, Marilee deals true damage equals to 80% of the enemy's max HP with her mighty shoot from mighty arrow. So mighty arrow is the second skill right here. So this deals 2 normal attack damage. So these 2 arrows deals 80% of your max HP. Simple as that. True damage, because it can't be reduced or it can't be like mitigated by damage reduction, because this is true damage 80%, right? So it will definitely be a 2-hit KO. And then after casting mid-air shot, her next 3 normal attacks will each deal true damage equal to 80% of the enemy's max HP, targeting different enemies with each attack. So for this one, it's the ultimate right here. So after casting this, the next 3 attack will actually also do 80% max HP, which means that when she's actually doing this 80% max HP thing, it's a 2-hit KO. So units with the ability to go inbound, units with the ability to heal back quickly, units with the ability to stun her, lock her down, preventing her from using her skill, are all pretty good options. So the recommended hero right here, right, it's Lenya and Brutus. There are a lot of other heroes available, but for Lenya's case, Lenya is a 1v1 carry that is able to stun Marilee to lock her down. So later on, I'll try to use her in the challenge missions to showcase her locking ability. So this unit has the ability to stun in a tornado strike, also has the ability to stun from wild duo. So that's for Lenya. And then we have Brutus right here with the ability to taunt Marilee, as well as the invulnerability to actually buy some time for your team to heal him up, because Marilee's attack is 80% of the unit's max HP, right? So if now I shoot Brutus once, she's still at 20%, and then the next shot will proc the Indomitable, and then if I have heals in the team, I'll be able to heal Brutus up, and that's where he will be able to take more hits from there before he actually dies. So I'll say like Brutus is a decent tank here, but there are a lot of other good options, like obviously Torrent, right? I think Torrent is going to be still amazing for this one. So that's for the 2 recommended units. So now I'll showcase how I clear the normal battle first. So let's go into battle. The previous strategy which I employed for the Walker still works here, because mechanic wise, okay, so the core unit that I recommended on the previous run was just Marilee and Reyna. So the reason is simple, because Reyna's heal is so quick and so fast that I think Reyna, together with like a few other supports to back Marilee up, will be able to heal her up to safety. And then obviously I'm going to link her to Torrent. So Torrent himself has multiple lives, right? So that multiple lives will be able to buy some time on the front line, and this 3 unit is pretty much sufficient. Like if I do this, then I will do Resonating Spell just for Lily May to get this, right? And if you just want to play it safe, throw in 2 other heals. So this is what I'll recommend, right? So this is just with like a random team setup, but the core is actually the 3 unit right here. So just gonna put Resonating Spell just for Lily May to get like better DPS as the carry, and then let's see the run. Okay, so this is my strategy. Okay, so Lily May will be the carrier of the team. So right here, we'll go at one time. So right here, the Marilee actually jumps, Okay, and then Marilee deal massive damage to Torrent, killing him. Reina died because after Marilee used the ultimate itself, the 3-hit KO pretty much kills all the other units in 2 hits. So Torrent dies again, but it's fine, right? Damien comes back. So the thing that's really good about Damien is that Damien has this additional body. So if Damien actually dies, Damien comes back and then the cut can be used as the body, as the healing for the team. So if you ask me, I'll say the call will be Reina, Lily May, Damien together with Torrent. Hewin is I'll say like substitutable character. So that's how I clear difficulty 1 to 6. In fact, for this run, if you just hit clear the runs at a higher difficulty, you don't even need to do the low difficulty one. So if you do it at 5, you just clear 1 to 5 immediately. So this is the team I use right here. Now next, let's move on to the challenge missions. So challenge missions, we have all these different units right here. Okay, so first one, let me scroll down. We have Lenya, Bryon, Floribel. So we have Wilders with stun, and then we have Lenya, Barrow, and Brutus. Okay, let's go into battle. So we try to use these 3 units. For this one, okay, for this boss itself, you need not have a tank in a sense. Tanks are not needed because the boss is going to hit 80% of your unit's HP nonetheless. So right here we have Bryon. Unfortunately, my Bryon doesn't have the EX weapon here. Yeah, it doesn't have the EX weapon. So this Bryon will not be able to take the fatal blow. So if we have Bryon at the EX5, then you can use Bryon as a frontliner because Bryon is able to take fatal blow for the first time and then heal back up with the healer. So Floribel has additional bodies from the kits itself and also stun to lock Marilee down to prevent her from doing anything. And then just now we mentioned that Lenya is a 1v1 carry that is able to stun Marilee. So in this case, I will try to avoid using Lily May for this. And we're going to do this setup with this, and then we're going to just throw in Damien, right, just to provide for the heal. So now we're just going to use Resonating Spell and let's start the battle, okay? Okay, so Bryon, if you have Bryon EX weapon, then you can use him as a semi, I'll say like a Torrent-like unit in a sense, okay? So right here, let's hope the kit, the summons from Floribel is able to take hits coming out from the normal attacks of Marilee right here. Okay, unfortunately, I think Lenya's damage is not enough. Okay, so for this case, what I'll do is let me change out the battle. So if we need these 3 units, then I'll just put my Reina plus Lily combo. I think it should still work fine. So in this case, let's do with a Resonating Spell once again. Right, so this is how I clear it, right, with the default 2 unit, Reina plus Lily May. And then in this case, I think because we have enough frontliners. Okay, now looking at this, right, Lenya actually gets, yeah, Lenya is not able to stun the boss because the boss actually is unaffected. So I don't know why Lenya is a recommended unit. Now that I observe this fight itself, yeah, so Lily May plus Reina is still pretty much the standard default clear. But if we take a look at this, right, okay, so okay, we hit the boss. Now Lenya is actually trying to stun the boss, but you can see a whole bunch of unaffected on Marilee. So Lenya is not able to stun the boss. So why is Lenya? Wait, hold on guys, I'm a little bit confused because they recommended Lenya. So if Lenya's not able to stun the boss, which part of Lenya counters insta Q? Okay, I am confused. Okay, but anyway, if you have your reduce damage other than yeah, but it doesn't affect. Yeah, she's still gonna, okay, I think for Lenya's case, if you have Lenya being built up, then you can use Lenya as the main carry in the slot of Lily May. So because like I initially thought that Lenya would be able to stun, but unfortunately no. So I guess if you have Lenya built up, you can use her as a carry, which is the position of Lily May I'm running. Okay, so this is the Lenya first challenge down. Now second challenge, for this challenge we have a lack of Brutus. Let's see whether or not I can claim Brutus. Yeah, I will claim it for you guys because I haven't bought Brutus for this account because usually I don't need it. So let's go into the arena store. Okay, so for Brutus' case, I won't be able to get him anytime soon. But for Brutus' case, I'll be using a placeholder in his slot so that I can show you guys the battle. So for Brutus' case, I think Torrent without Link should be a good example. Yeah, so that's Brutus. Okay, so if we have Brutus here, we have Barrow here, so Barrow also has some sort of inbound. What I'll do is I will use a Mauler team to okay, so the for Torrent slot will be Brutus, and then I'm gonna use OD, and I'm gonna use Smokey. So this one, right, if you are using Brutus in your account, your Brutus will be Mauler, so this will give you a 4-1 because you're using Barrow in the team. So same thing, what I'll do is we'll use Resonating Spell once again to buff up OD as the carry. So let's start. So Torrent is a placeholder for Brutus. Okay, so that's something. I don't have Brutus on this account yet. I'll probably buy him later if I want to get a Velvet ticket, but we use Torrent as a placeholder. Okay, so Barrow will die. Okay, so pretty much 2 hits, right? You pretty much gets 2 hits by the boss. Okay, so now, right, if you have a healer, if you have double healer, your double healer should be able to actually quickly heal back up. Okay, so right here throws out another thing. Okay, targets Torrent. Okay, not enough there. Not sure whether or not the Brutus run will actually help me, but anyway, let's just try it again. Okay, maybe I need to do something with and do I need another healer? No, but I need Brutus here. Okay, so if I do Brutus, I do Lenya. I'll put Torrent in front first, and then I'll put Lenya at the side, and I put OD at the back. Yeah, I guess this should still work. Okay, Resonating Spell. Yeah, Resonating Spell is still the best because I want to use OD as the hyper carry because my OD is at Supreme Plus, pretty much the harder hitting unit. Okay, so for this case, my Lenya, Barrow, and my Brutus, right, they are the units required for this challenge mission. So the thing about Lenya is this, like, I don't know why they recommended her. I think she has really good 1v1 prowess, but then her mechanic doesn't exactly counter this boss. So if you have slots for let's say if you have Lenya as a carry, you have Barrow, then what I can suggest for you guys is for the 2 slots, since you have Lenya as the carry, you can actually fill 2 healers, for example Coco as well as Mikola, because Mikola goes well with Lenya, and then Smokey is able to provide the heal. So if you have double heal, then I think your Lenya should be able to survive pretty well with all the lifesteal and all the heals coming out from the supports itself, and that is probably the Lenya way to tackle this issue. But for my account, I'm using OD, so OD is the carry for this run. Okay, so now let's move on. So for this one, it's I use Torrent as a placeholder for Brutus. Okay, so next we will do the very last one, Florabelle, Damien, and Soren. Okay, so this is a lot easier. Yeah, it's a lot easier because Damien by default is one of the good units already. So in this case, if you have Hewin, I don't think you even need Reina, but we will try one run without Reina. Obviously the Reina plus Lily May is the way to go, like that's the default strategy for this boss as well. Yeah, let's go with this. I think Florabelle should be able to buy some time. Yeah, my Lily May should be able to carry me. So this one I get a 4-1 fractional bonus, and then the summon of Florabelle is able to be the frontliner to take some hit. Okay, oh okay, Lily May got sniped. The positioning might need some work there. Okay, positioning needs some work. Let's go with Sora on the front line, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So takes 1 hit, takes 2 hit, and then Soren dies. If I put Florabelle on the front line, I think Florabelle might be able to buy time for 2 hits. Okay, so let's do Florabelle on the front line first. So if it doesn't work, then I'll just go back to my standard Reina Torrent combo. Okay. So, okay. Unfortunately, she died. So Florabelle's not a good frontliner there. Okay, failed this run. So I guess for my other units, they are not tanky enough. Neither is my heal coming out fast enough. So what I'm gonna do is for a BL. Okay, I'm gonna go with OD double carry. I'll put Lily May at the side. Yeah, we'll go with a 3-2 Mauler plus Wilder. I'm trying to avoid using the Reina Lily May, which is usually my go-to. So should still be able to carry for this one. So putting Florbell at the back, the Kit will be able to move out and tank some hits. Okay, but unfortunately, Marilee hits a little bit too hard here. So I guess I have to go back to the Rainer strategy, unfortunately. Yeah, because I don't have the units to actually tank up, and I'm not life stealing back fast enough because my Soren's not built up as well. I don't have the EX weapon, so we'll go back to, I think we still need, yeah, okay, tell you what, we'll use Torrent and Lilimate instead. Yeah, I'll use Torrent as the frontliner for this one, and then we'll just use Lilimate as a carry. So this one we get a 3-1 or 3-0, 10%, and then just use the resonating spell. Okay, so this is for the Soren, Florbell, and Damien core. So Damien is able to heal and provide additional body over time. If Torrent is able to come back to life multiple times, he will act as an additional body for the team. Yeah, okay. So right here, we are losing the heal and sustain coming out from the Rainer sword, but I think it's fine because we have Damien to provide the heals. Okay. Yeah, see, we can't stun the boss here. So I guess for this boss itself, you can't control the boss. Oops, so that's why Lenya stun doesn't work. Yeah, so right here, Torrent is able to buy a little bit more time for all the units to sacrifice themselves, for Lilimate to slowly advance and kill the boss. So that's it for the third run, okay, the third challenge mission right here. Okay, so that's pretty much it, just me showcasing live how I clear this heroic gauntlet. Generally really simple, but hopefully the explanation for the different mechanics was clear enough for you guys. And thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe to see more. See you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.